I was kind of in like a bit of a worse situation. I was living in a hotel for about a week and a half. And then those last 3 days, I was sleeping in my car because I didn't have any money. And I think it was in June of 2022, where the Lord said, where I said, like, I need to do something because I'm not financially, like, I'm not making any progress. Like, yes, I got this job where I'm making more money, but I still have nothing in my bank account because I'm not able to save anything. So I said, Lord, like, what are we going to do? And I remember he said, like, sleep in your car. And I was like, what? And I had nothing else to do. Like, I mean, I was asking my family for money and they didn't know my situation to a T. You know, I was kind of keeping things discreet because the Lord was actually telling me to keep it discreet as well. You know, monitoring spirits, things like that. Maybe not something that they have planned that's maniacal, but there's spirits behind them. There are things going on the other scene where if God tells you to shut up about something, shut up. Don't say anything because there's a reason why. And I wasn't telling them my situation either because I know it was out of love, but they were already telling me to come back home. You know, they kept saying, Joy, like, just come back home. You can stay with me for a little bit. You could find a good job here. They were speaking completely against what God had told me. When something is speaking against what God had told you, it's called like a foul spirit, something that's contradicting what the Lord is telling you to do. And I know that it wasn't the Lord, even though I knew it came out of it came from their heart, you know, because they love me. But I was saying no. And sometimes I wouldn't even answer their phone calls because I knew they were calling like, Joy, just come home. Like, Joy, you shouldn't be living in a hotel. Joy, just come home. Like, you know, things like that. So yeah, so I started sleeping in my car. So 2022, the summer 2022, I was sleeping in my car. And even then, you know, I was praising and worshiping God because, oh my God, I'm feeling really emotional. I'm getting really emotional. The Lord was really with me during those times. And he took me to a deeper place in him. I got to know him in a different way, in a different light. He really showed me that he was Emmanuel, that he was with me. And I was still getting attacked, like through dreams and spiritual things going on. And, you know, every day I had to wake up and really encourage myself because a lot of times, you know, I was waking up in a car, especially when I had to fully, you know, like I was no longer in a hotel. I was just living in my car and I had to wake up and then hurry up super, super early and get to the locker rooms, take a shower, get dressed there, and then go up to my floor in the office. It was so tiring because my back seat was my bedroom. My front seat was my living room and my kitchen. Like, you know what I mean? But then there was a time where like the gym, the locker room closed. Like it shut down. I was cleaning myself in like a Walmart bathroom or something, or Target bathroom, or finding some, you know, place that I could brush my teeth. I had to find other ways to basically stay clean. And a lot of that time, you know, the Lord was really like, it really messed with my dignity. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm in a bathroom stall brushing my teeth. Like it was so crazy, you know, so crazy. But the Lord was with me all through that time. The Lord was with me. And about a month before the Lord told me to start looking for more apartments, start looking for apartments. That's when, like I said, the locker room shut down for good. Like there was some flooding or something like that. And I actually had to start getting dressed and cleaning up in my office bathroom. So I was coming in super early, going into the office bathroom, brushing my teeth, washing my body, and going to sit down at my desk. And no one knew anything about it. I feel like, you know, that one scripture, I think it's in one of the Gospels, or maybe in some of the Gospels, where what the writer is saying, and there were so many more things that Jesus did, but if we were to write them all, it would not even fit in this book. That's how I feel right now. There's so many things that the Lord showed me, that the Lord told me, how the Lord provided for me, and I have like my own little like diary that I wrote things down. I try to keep I keep a record of everything, you know, but it's just so much that the Lord has done for me. and that I won't be able to tell it all. So maybe I'll tell bits and pieces at different times, especially about the things that's been going on in my life the past year and stuff. But like, I'm proud to say that, oh my God, I'm proud to say that the Lord has now given me, He's now given me a home. And, so that was 2 weeks ago. So now I am in my own place. As you can see, there's a stove right there. Okay. There's a sink right there. And it's a beautiful thing to have a home. I will never take it for granted again. I definitely have a soft spot for the homeless in my heart. I think I've always had, but this time, like, it's really like I have empathy, because through our suffering, the Lord allows us, He shows us a different perspective, and we're able to help other people who are in need. And even though that time of my life was super hard and I hated it, at the same time, I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for hanging out with the Lord through all that time. The Lord truly, like, God truly is my best friend. Like, I am telling you the honest God truth. Like, He is my best friend. Oh my God. I hear the Lord saying conqueror and hero. I think I spoke about this before, about how many of us are heroes of faith. Just like in Hebrews 11, when Paul is writing to the people about faith, and he talks about the certain people in the Bible who have been through crazy things but had faith in God. He talks about Abraham and Sarah. He talks about Moses. He talks about Joshua. He talks about Daniel. He talks about David. He talks about all these beautiful men and women of God who are heroes of faith. And so the Lord has called me a hero, and I'm proud to say that. And maybe even you, and just because, maybe you may not be a hero now in the faith, but it doesn't mean that there's more time. Surrender to God and just walk with the Lord. Follow Him no matter what. I was going to say something else. I can't remember what else I was going to say. I was going to say something. I totally forgot. The Lord is good, and His mercy endures forever. And I hope this is long, and if you made it to the end, I hope that that my story helps you to keep running your race, to keep going. There's joy on the other side of whatever it is that you're facing. And there is purpose to the pain. There's a reason. God has a plan for you. Jeremiah 29 and 11, right? For I know the plans I have for you, not to hurt you, but to prosper you, but to give you a hope and an expected end. The Lord loves you so much. And everything that He's doing now for you is for your good. It's Romans 8:28, and it's for a purpose. Okay, it's a purpose, and there's a calling on your life. And don't give up. No matter what people are saying, if they're calling you crazy, because they were calling me crazy, if they are not on your side and telling you to go the opposite direction, if no one else is doing it, if it's hard, if it's confusing, just follow the Lord. Follow God. Follow God. Okay? Like, I am so blessed, and I know the Lord is going to do so much. He's been telling me so many other things. He's been speaking, and things are happening, and I'm so excited. And I know that the Lord is just going to do what He said He's going to do. And it doesn't always come on our timing, right? But the Lord's perfect. And that's it. That's it. I really feel like there's something else I need to say, but I can't remember it. Well, until I remember it, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace.